If you've been considering selling your house and you are wanting to know what to expect in your first meeting with your realtor, we're going to answer those questions coming right up.
Welcome back. We are Janie and Jeremy with the Snider family group at Keller Williams Realty Partners in Overland Park, a suburb of Kansas City.
If this is your first time to our channel or you've watched lots of our videos, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and that bell icon to be alerted anytime we have videos, and we do have a lot of videos. So, a lot of people, when they are looking at selling their house, they have a lot of questions. I'm sure you may have a lot of questions as well. One of the first questions a lot of people have is what to expect that first time they sit down with a realtor. Janie, tell us what we have experienced.
Sure. So most sellers or potential sellers probably expect that the realtor is going to want to take a tour of their home. And definitely, that is one of the first things we want to do when we arrive, just so we can speak throughout the rest of the appointment very specifically to your home and take notes about everything and talk through anything that might need to be done to prepare the home to sell. A lot of sellers are surprised. They think they need to do certain things, and we tell them, don't waste your time, money, or efforts on that. Instead, focus on these other things. So we are very detailed in touring the home and talking through that part of it with the homeowners. And I tell everybody, do not clean your home just for us. We are not there to see how clean it is or how organized it is or isn't, because we're not looking at that. We know that will all be done before showings begin. We just want to see the home, the general condition of the home itself, and the size of each room and things like that. So that's first thing. Okay. Yeah, and then after that, we usually just find a good spot to sit down and really start talking through the process. The very first thing I like to talk about once we're sitting down is what the seller's goals are. Why are they moving? What are they needing out of this process, and what questions specifically do they have, or concerns that they have about the process, so that we are sure to address those first thing, and make what the seller's needs are a priority in the conversation. So that's first. And then, of course, every seller wants to know, how much am I going to get for my house? Yeah,
how much money? How much money?
That's right.
You bet.
That's right. And that's very important. And so we do come prepared with information about that, so that we can formulate a price opinion. Some houses and some neighborhoods are easier to formulate a price opinion than others. So sometimes we know exactly what our price opinion is after touring the home. Other times we need to take all that information back, do some more research, and then get back to the client with a price opinion. But certainly we talk through that, and sellers know what to expect regarding price. So while we're at that meeting, we also touch on some of our marketing that we do for every seller. There's a lot of information to share. That's more your side of things, but we want every seller to know that we put a lot of time and effort and energy and money into marketing every single home.
And even though the market is crazy busy right now, and a lot of homes sell fast, we still do a lot of marketing for the home, because we want to make sure that as many people possible see the home and see all the good points of the home, and why they should make that their place to live.
Exactly. So we do touch on that in the first meeting as well. We talk more once we get closer to actually listing and starting the showings on the house.
Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to know, well, this is a lot of information. How long should I expect this first meeting to be?
Right. So that varies, but I would plan on at least 1 hour for the first meeting. That can easily, honestly, stretch into an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how long the home tour takes, depending on how many questions the sellers have, and other factors that come into it. So we are very cognizant of the seller's time. If they only have an hour, we get through everything in an hour. But if they have a lot of questions and really want to spend time in that meeting going through things in a lot of detail, we take the time and make sure that once the appointment's done, they're much more prepared for the process and know what to expect. And I always end the meetings. I try to end every meeting and conversation actually talking to our clients about what the next steps are, so that we know what our homework is, sellers know what they need to be working on, and everybody knows what's coming next. And I think that is really helpful.
I like that. Well, if you're thinking of selling your home or needing to sell your home, your next step would probably, if you're in the Kansas City, Overland Park area, give us a call. Our information is right here on the screen. It's also down in the show notes. Give us a call. We would love to help you out. You stayed all the way to the end. For more information about Kansas City, Overland Park, and real estate, watch these videos right here.